is Shareka Shaw. Will be presenting the country Benin in West Africa. And Benin is originally named after Dahomey for over 300 years. In 1975, the country's name changed after the Bight of Benin. And it is the capital of Porto Novo, and between the equator and the Tropic of Cancer. And underdeveloped depends on cotton, regional trade, and farming also. The population is 10,160,556. The ethnic and racial groups are 99% African and 42 ethnic groups. And the Democratic Republic president is Yahya Boni. He has been the president since 2006, and nothing has changed. He is still the president. And the major languages is French, Fon, Baraba, and Palois. But the main language that they use is French. And the transportation is a railway, transport, bus system, taxi, boat, car. And you will need a passport, a visa, and proof of yellow fever vaccination to enter Benin. So if you don't have that, you can't get in, okay? And also the CFA franc is 0.0020 US dollars, not even worth a penny in the US. And they're famous for beautiful bronze and brass statues and golden beaches in their lowlands. And there are a few popular places in Benin. One of the Kantua is located in the southern lowlands where the country meets the Pacific Ocean. The Kingdom of Dahomey is located in the Albany Plain. Now, Cantanu is where the most resorts are located in the Kingdom. Dahomey is a historic site where the site is about where the kings, they sold captives into slavery. So people go see the site all the time and visit it. It's very popular. And most common food in Benin is fish and chicken are the most common foods. Meats are often fried. Palm or peanut oil and rice and beans and tomatoes are staple foods. The major religions and beliefs is Christian, 27% Roman, Catholic, 5%, Celestial Church of Christ, 3%, Methodist, 8%. Other Christian denominations is 24%. Muslim is 17%. Buddha is 6%. Traditional beliefs, 7%. And 7% claims no religious affiliation. So 7%, they are just themselves. They don't claim anything but themselves. So count them out. And I've learned that women, whenever they go out in public, they cover their bodies. They never show off their upper legs, and that's against their religion. So at home, of course, they're not dressed fully. They just dress, as normal people do. But when they leave home, they cover basically their whole body, except their face. And the communication, they are indirect and monochronistic and collectivistic. Tattoos are origin of some modern Benin attire. I learned that marriage made them mandatory. No man will marry a woman without the tattoos in Benin. So if you don't have the tattoo, you cannot get married. And there is a national football team in Benin. And it's also a Davis Cup team. At one time, education was not free in Benin. Benin has abolished school fees and is carrying out recommendation of its 2007 educational reform. Benin, I read about it. It's a lot. It made me want to go to Benin just by studying or doing this speech. It was very interesting, and the sights and how the women dress and what they eat, and the educational and the president was very interesting. And so he has been the president since 2006. I'm like, wow, 2006 to 2014, he's still the president. And I enjoyed this topic. And thank you for listening to my speech.